Guys, new week, new topics, time to get after it. Let's go. So today we're going to talk about how to get shredded for the summer. It's April 17th. Summer's approaching fast, and hey, it gets nice out. You go to the beach, you go out, whatever. Hey, you want to have a nice physique, right? You want to have those abs looking good for the summer. So first disclaimer, if you're at a high body fat percentage, it's going to be hard to get shredded in like 2 to 3 months. But say if you're maybe like 15, 17% body fat, I mean, you could really cut that down the next few months. So by the middle of June, you're absolutely looking cut, got nice abs, a good V-taper, stuff like that. So yeah, let's get into it. So first thing, obviously, we need to be working out. We need to be lifting 5, 6 times a week. We got to have a good lifting plan. I highly recommend just push-pull legs. Push-pull legs, do that twice a week. Focus on increasing your weight, increasing the reps, and a good combo of hitting heavy weight. So, for example, I'll go hit bench press, right? I'll do like a 10, 8, 6, 4, 2 of reps. So we're getting pretty heavy, right? We start out lighter, do 10 reps, but then, we get up to like 2 reps. And today I did that and I hit 205 for 2 reps. So like decently heavy weight for me. I mean, I only weigh like 155 pounds, so I'm not like a ginormous person, right? So that heavy and compound movements, also mixing it in with a lot of accessory stuff. So hitting a triceps, biceps, lighter weight, doing more reps on different accessory exercises. So like cable flies, for example, today, like 2 sets of 12, I'll like start high in the middle and also lower one. So 2 sets of 12 for each, really focusing on the form, squeezing the chest. So that's just a great example. Hitting triceps, doing drop sets are great. Just really focusing on your form, lots of reps, good weight, making sure we get a nice pump in the gym. So that's the first main key. Got to have a good, consistent lifting plan and not skipping days when we're not supposed to, stuff like that, right? I mean, I'll be honest, like today I woke up, I had 2 soccer games yesterday. I mean, I was tired, like I really was. And I was like, I really don't want to go to the gym, right? But, I got there, started getting into the workout, feeling better, and then by the end of the workout, I felt great, right? So I'm telling you, if you don't want to work out, just show up to the gym, and by the time you get into it, you're gonna feel fantastic, and you're gonna feel like doing something productive, right? So that's the first key. We got to have a good, consistent lifting plan. The second key is we got to have a good diet, right? So a diet consisting of like lots of protein, good carbs, eating veggies, eating just good, clean foods, right? Not eating a lot of fast food, not eating a lot of processed shit, not snacking on a lot of garbage, not drinking stuff that has extra calories for no reason, even though it tastes good, whatever. So, now I want to talk about this too. So, I've never been the believer of if it hits your macros, you can eat it, because I've tried that before where I'll hit my protein, make sure I'm under like a certain calories, like when I was like tracking my food, but some of those calories would be like kind of garbage, right? Just like maybe some chips or like having some chocolate here and there. And I really wasn't seeing the results that people supposedly get from doing this. I think it's more of, it doesn't really matter how much you eat, as long as it's like good, clean, healthy food, like a chicken and like steak, and eating like healthy rice, eggs, eating vegetables, getting some fats in there. Like I love eating peanut butter, like not too much of it, but getting peanut butter in there to get some good fat in, right? And so honestly, another thing is it's a lot harder to eat like 5,000 calories if you're just eating chicken and rice, right? Because that stuff's really satiating. And it's just hard to eat that, like, 5,000 calories of chicken and rice, man. Like, that's crazy. I mean, you can eat 5,000 calories of, like, Chick-fil-A and some chocolate. I mean, that shit, no problem. But I'm eating 5,000 calories of, like, clean food is really hard, right? So I don't even think, you don't even need to track your calories. As long as you eat, like, a really clean diet, which that's what I've done in the past. So we're going to throw pictures up during this video about, I'm going to show like my physique from last year. So kind of in the winter when I was coming off my injury and I wasn't that active, but then I'll show you guys in the summer. So like 3 or 4 months later, I mean, I absolutely got cut down completely lean, like completely shredded. So, and a lot of that was due to the diet. And a big part of the diet is alcohol. So when I was at school, you know, I would drink probably like once a week, maybe twice a week, like on the weekends, right? Like, I mean, pretty much every weekend. I mean, that's kind of what you do in college, especially in the off season, you know, because like we don't have games and stuff. So, you know, you go out with your friends, drink, whatever. But alcohol is terrible. I mean, it's horrible in like every way. And I'm gonna make another video about this, but I mean, I'm pretty much quitting alcohol for good because I've like watched some videos about it and read some stuff. I mean, it's terrible. So that will be a future video on another day, really going into that. But I always like make it a goal when I get home in the summer after like the semester ends for the spring. Like I don't drink like at all. Like I think last summer I had 3 days out of the entire summer which I consider like drinking. So maybe like a few beers here and there, or like stuff like that, just hang out with my friends, or like, and I went to a wedding, but that was it, right? So we're barely drinking the entire summer, and that's a great way to just like lean out, because I mean, alcohol just has all these empty calories that just put fat on, and there's a bunch of carbs in there that you don't need. It's horrible for your physique. It's horrible for sleep, recovery, all that stuff. So alcohol, huge no-no if you're trying to get shredded in the summer. If you do drink and you're trying to get shredded, quit that shit right now. Eat healthy, eat clean, and you're gonna see results 100%. So I guess I'll go into my diet a little bit. So my diet to get shredded is, we have eggs, turkey sausages, and 1 peanut butter banana toast. That's like my post-workout meal. So say if I lift in the morning, I'll have that at about like 11 or noon. I don't eat anything before that. And then afternoon, maybe like a snack, maybe like a protein shake or like protein chips, something where I can get like a lot of protein in, and drinking a bunch of water too. And then the evening is like a lot of chicken and a lot of rice and a lot of broccoli. So, I mean, it's almost sometimes like a pound of chicken. Like, I'm hungry, especially if I have a soccer session too. I mean, I'm hungry when it comes to dinner time. So that's a great diet. Also, sometimes I'll throw in during the middle of the day, if I am more hungry, like half a pound of ground beef and some more rice. Just cook that up, just eat that. Another great, lots of protein, good carbs, stuff like that. So no snacking, or not no snacking, but really cutting down on the snacking, and just cutting down and just being aware of like what you're eating. So I mean, looking at nutrition labels, like I do this stuff all the time now. Like I never used to do it. I just ate kind of whatever, excuse me. But now, I mean, if I'm like, should I eat this or not? Like I look at it and I'm like, I don't think I'm gonna eat that. Or I'm like, okay, it's not that bad, you know? So looking at nutrition labels. But yeah, diet, that's gonna be I'm telling you, that's the biggest key to getting shredded. Like obviously we need to be in the gym, but we gotta have our diet on point. And again, cutting out alcohol, I'm telling you, is a game changer. It's been a game changer for me, especially last summer and even the summer before. Like barely drinking completely helped my physique, just to lean out. You see the abs really well, all that stuff, right? So a diet, no alcohol, huge thing for getting shredded. And I mean, I've done it myself. A good friend of mine, his name's Hans, also, he went on a good period where he was like his physique wasn't fantastic, worked out a lot, ate healthy, barely drank, and then 6 months later looked absolutely fantastic, right? So, and I mean, honestly, like 3 months later, but even 6 months, he looked absolutely fantastic. Cut, shredded, all that stuff, right? So our diet's huge. And then another thing is our sleep. So we need to be sleeping good, because we got to recover and we got to wake up so we can have good lifts. And sleeping 5-6 hours a night, nope, that's terrible. We were trying to sleep 7, 8, 9 hours because, and another thing, like people get this confused with sleep. They think that if you go to bed at 10 and wake up at 6, you're getting 8 hours, but that's not true. Like if you track it, like I used to wear a Fitbit and I still have it. I just don't really wear it now. Your Fitbit will track your sleep for you. And so I would look at it and I'd be like, okay, I was in bed for 8 hours, but I only slept like 6.5, because you wake up during the middle of the night, like, and you don't even realize it or remember it, but you wake up during the middle of the night like tons and tons of times, right? Sometimes it takes a while to fall asleep. You have to get up, go to the bathroom in the middle of the night, whatever. So we need to be allocating like 9 to 10 hours for sleep. I'm telling you, I've started to do that. It's a huge game changer. Like, I wake up way more energy, feel way better, feel way more recovered. And especially now, like, when I was 18, 16, like in high school, I mean, I could sleep like 6 hours, wake up and feel fine, whatever, because I was used to it. But I mean, I'm not old. But we're getting older, you know? Like, I feel it a lot more. Like, if I don't sleep, say if, like, last night, I mean, I played in like two soccer games, which was kind of stupid, but whatever. If I slept like 6 hours, like, I would have felt awful today. And I still slept a lot. I'm still really sore today. So imagine if I slept like 6 hours instead of like 8.5. Like, oh, I would have felt terrible, right? So sleep, huge thing for helping your muscles recover in the night, because again, when you're lifting, I mean, you're breaking down your muscles. When you sleep, that's when all that recovery stuff happens. So better sleep, better muscle recovery, better muscles, and it just adds up. So sleep, huge thing. I'm telling you, so many people are sleep deprived. I mean, it still happens to me sometimes when I just whatever, maybe stay up a little bit too late and I have to get up or whatever, not sleeping. Sometimes just don't have good nights of sleep. But I'm telling you, sleep, huge thing for just losing body fat and getting shredded, right? Because that's the goal. So again, I'm telling you the main three things: lifting, diet, and sleep. One more little thing we're going to throw into there, because obviously shredded, we want to have abs. So we're going to do ab workouts, but we're not going to do it like once a week for 30 minutes. I know some people do that, and that sounds horrible also, because I mean, my abs get tired after like doing the first little exercise. So we're going to try to do this every day we lift. We're going to do our lift, whatever it is. So like today for me, chest and shoulders, I already hit that. After, abs for like 5 to 10 minutes. 2 to 3 sets of like 2 or 3 exercises. And it just keep doing that. Now, obviously, we have to be lean enough for our abs to show. Like, if I'm 20% body fat, you're not going to see my abs. But I'm at a certain body fat now where, like, you can see my abs. And if you're training them, they're just going to get bigger, obviously, a little bit bigger, more defined. So when you do get to that body fat, your abs are going to show more than they would if you don't train them. And, I mean, honestly, training core is just huge for just being a better athlete and all that stuff, just being more stable, more athletic, all that stuff. But just talking aesthetically, we want to train our abs like 5 to 10 minutes after every workout. Just do that every day. And you're going to get into routine too. Like, once you do it for a week, you're going to be like, all right, you know, I'm used to this. Like, we're just going to go hit some sit-ups, maybe some leg raises, and do a plank, 2 planks for like 45 seconds. You know, that's it. So, again, abs, another thing, hitting our abs, hitting our core, just to help our abs just pop out a little bit more. So when we do get to that certain body fat percentage, we're lean, the abs are good, and then you can really see them. So again, there's going to be pictures shown of different times in my physique, and yeah, that's kind of the main points of this video. So again, we're going to dive deeper as time goes on into every one of these topics. Like, I'll do videos about like specific lifting days and like really breaking down every exercise, right? Videos, all this stuff, diet, same thing, sleep, abs, all this stuff, cutting out alcohol, all this, right? So, but yeah, these are the main 3-4 points that are going to help you get shredded in the summer. And again, I want to stress one more thing. It's not going to take a week, you know, it's going to take a few months, especially if you're have a little bit extra body fat on you, like maybe you're 15% and you want to get down like 12 or 10. I mean, it's going to take a few months, but if you're consistent on like eating the same thing, lifting, not drinking alcohol, hitting your abs, getting good sleep, like you're going to see results like after a few weeks, after a few months, you're going to be like, damn, like I'm looking a lot better. I'm looking really cut. And then when you go out in the summer, go get a tan, take your shirt off, walk around, and people can be like, damn, like that guy's shredded, you know? And they're going to have a lot of respect for you because, you know, you're out here putting that work in, abs are showing. And I want to say one more thing. This is really interesting. I've seen a few videos about this. So there's less people in America that have a visible six-pack than are millionaires. Think about that for a second. Less people in America have a visible six-pack than are millionaires. Like, I think that's crazy. And I think that says a lot. Because getting a six-pack and being at a certain body fat percentage, like, it takes a lot of dedication, right? If I was sporadic about lifting, my diet, drinking, there's no chance I would have a six-pack. I'll show you the pictures before when I was like 19. I worked out, but I didn't eat great. I worked out sometimes. Sometimes I ate good. I had no abs at all. Did not look like we look now, right? Like, I mean, come on. We're looking decent, right? Like, we got a little horseshoe kind of, you know, stuff like that. We're looking decent, right? So, I think, it just shows dedication, consistency, and just being committed to your goal. So, I'm telling you, I truly believe this. People in the videos were saying this. If you can get a six-pack, damn near you can do anything, like, honestly, because it takes a lot of dedication. So if you can dedicate your life to something else too, like making money or whatever, being a better person, or like succeeding in a sport, like, dude, if you can do getting a six-pack and getting good physique, like, and keeping it for a long time, you know, you can damn near do anything, because that's one thing that probably takes the longest, is getting a really good physique. I mean, it takes months, years. Consistency, just same thing over and over again, right? So I have respect for everybody that has a six-pack, because I know, I mean, I have one now, and that's not trying to brag or anything, but I know how much I've dedicated my life and how much other people dedicate their lives to fitness and to just being better than what they could have been, to reaching their potential, right? So that's kind of the last thing I wanted to say. But yeah, so hey, everybody, the goal is let's all get shredded this summer. Let's be posting nice ass pictures on Instagram, be flexing, abs, all this shit, right? We want to be looking fire for the summer, because if you go on vacation, go to a wedding, whatever, like, hey, we got to be looking good, right? There's no excuse not to be looking fire. So hey, again, I appreciate you guys tuning in. Way more videos coming down the road about all this shit I talked about today. And yeah, hey, you have an obligation to get shredded for the summer. And I'm going to hold you accountable, and you guys are going to hold me accountable too, because I have no excuse to be talking all this shit without actually having a six-pack and actually being shredded. So don't worry about it. We're going to be absolutely shredded for the summer. We're pretty shredded right now. Just got to cut maybe like 1% or 2% off in the next couple months, and going to be looking absolutely fantastic, all right? So that's going to wrap it up for today. Appreciate you guys tuning in, and we'll see you guys in the next video. I'm out.